Hey everyone, this is Carol with Carrot Tarot. I decided to do a live today because normally I release 2 videos a day, whether that's like a short timeless or a more in-depth uh, time-specific reading. But I didn't do any for today to release, and I'm up to think I'm up to Scorpio now, so I'll have to start with Scorpio's reading. But so yeah, I'm gonna start with some readings. Um, and if anybody comes in, which I don't expect to happen because I only have like 1,100 subscribers, and I didn't really give any notice. But if anybody does happen to come in and leaves a question, I'll try to get to it between each sign's reading. But yeah, let's jump in here. And if you're new here, you've never met me, that's probably most people. My name is Carol. I do intuitive tarot readings. I just started this channel in July, and let's see, I am a Aquarius Sun, Gemini Moon, Aries Rising, and Venus in Pisces. Yeah, I keep stuttering. I'm just nervous. I usually get to edit stuff before I put it live. So, but anyway, here we go. Let's jump in. So let's do a Celtic cross spread for Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's jump in to see what you have for the month ahead. Let's see here. Let me move this over here. What is in store for Scorpio? So this live is just gonna basically show how the sausage is made behind the scenes, the stuff that I don't edit out. So forgive me if there's some boring stuff. But I was going to cut the video up a bit and then release them as I normally would. But the algorithm here on Facebook needs videos constantly, just needs to feed the beast. So here we go. This is my strategy to feed the beast. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm feeling like guilt. Like the word that came to me just now was guilt. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so, and I'll do some clarifiers too. But Scorpio, it seems like you are just coming out of a period of not like uncertainty, not really sure which way to go, very emotional, maybe even a little feeling lost. There's some changes that you were going through, and you were really just relying on your inner guides, your inner strength to like take you forward. And in the present, where you are now, you have the Six of Wands energy, and the Six of Wands is beautiful because it's like it's almost like you're finally able to exhale. If you've been inhaling for a while, it's like, I can finally just relax. I can be in my element. And you're really able to like move forward toward the things that you love. You're also being celebrated too. I feel like you're an inspiration for others. Maybe the path that you went down was difficult, and now you're kind of on the other side of it, which is nice. You're also crossed by this Nine of Pentacles energy, so you are really feeling in your own skin now. You're feeling like life is feeling easier for you, which is lovely. I'm wondering why the guilt though. Oh, well, in your above, I'm feeling like this might be it. In your above, in your thoughts, the way you're thinking about things, is this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a card of having something that you once loved and finally deciding like, this isn't who I am anymore. This doesn't serve me anymore. I'm going to walk away from this. I do not need this. I do not need what was ever in these cups. That is not who I am. And so there may be a little bit of guilt about the walking away. In your below, and the basis for your whole spread is the Nine of Wands. And it's somebody who's like almost at the end of this big conflict. Like, you can see you've been putting up barriers, you've been putting up walls, you've been, like, getting your defenses in order, and it's been a fight, and, like, you are coming out the other side of it. In the near future is this Knight of Pentacles. There could be a message coming in for you about your finances. This could also mean taking steps now to ensure that your finances, your personal wealth, your job, your income, taking steps now to ensure that growth will happen with those things. In your in your advice section is the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful energy of like hopes and dreams coming true. It's like you have, it's like a card of gratitude. So I think you're being guided, Scorpio, into appreciating the things that you've worked so hard for, and being able to, like, spirit is, the guides are telling you, like, embrace what you have worked so hard for, and it didn't come easy for you, Scorpio. In your external factors, here's the Three of Wands. You are really just like, I feel like you're just in a state of waiting right now, especially with this Pentacles in the near future. You're waiting for your ships to come in, for your rewards to come in for you. You've done a lot of planning. You've put a lot of things in action, and you're expanding, and you're waiting for that progress to show up for you. In your hopes or fears, you have the Knight of Wands. This could be a message. You're hoping for a message of something. This could be like a message of love. It could be a message of a new project, something that you're passionate about. Really quick action, though. It's coming in quickly is what you're hoping. And then in the possible outcome is the Queen of Cups, which is a beautiful card of love and prosperity, doing what she loves, loving the life that she lives. I feel like that is you, Scorpio. I feel like you've set yourself on this path to, like, be able to look at yourself in the mirror and embrace who you are and who you are becoming. And also opening yourself up to love, which is really nice. Let's see here. Let's do some clarifiers. I mean, I think this is pretty straightforward, but let me shuffle these. Truthfully, I am pretty glad that at this moment there are no people on my live, because I am an introvert, and I don't know why I started a YouTube channel when I'm an introvert, but the world is mysterious and works in mysterious ways. So I know why I started this channel. Oh no, my cards. Hold on a second. Oop. Did I drop any on the floor? Okay, no. All right. Oh, and remember that these are general readings. So if you need a more personal reading, head on over to my website. It's carrottarot.com, and you can order a reading there. Okay, so let's do a clarifier for your Six of Wands here. Six of Wands. Like, ooh, nice. Yep. That's what I was thinking. Like, this is really a card of success. So presently you're like, oh man, I'm doing great. This is like, you've worked really hard. You've done a lot of internal work. You got this Hermit here. And Scorpio, I am so proud of the work that you've done. I think, this spread is telling me you've worked really hard on something. I think it's like a lot of self-development stuff, overcoming big obstacles. So that's beautiful. One clarifier for this Nine of Pentacles, please. This crossing energy. One clarifier for the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. We have, okay. Yeah, right now you're being motivated by like self-love, self-care. And there's this fear of this Five of Pentacles happening for you. At the same time, it's like you're worried that you're going to feel left out in the cold, encounter poverty. So that could be a legitimate fear for you right now, especially with this other pentacle here in the near future. So there's something about your finances which is worrying you, but I think you are coming out on the other side of it right now, which is nice, Scorpio. One clarifier for this moon. What kind of dark mysteries did Scorpio just move through here? The moon card. Two of Cups. Oh, okay. Yeah, you may have been navigating some relationship stuff in the recent past, Scorpio. So it could be related to an old love or a new love coming in. Not really sure which way to go, but you did rely on your intuition, and it seems like you are very happy that you did. Let's get a clarifier on this Knight of Pentacles in the near future. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, interesting. Well, we have two cards here. All right. So in the near future, Knight of Pentacles, really like focusing on your finances, growing your finances, your stability. And it could be that you're a little bit confused into exactly which direction to go. There are no clear answers right now for you, but the King of Wands is urging you to make bold movements forward, even if you can't see the full picture at the moment. So Scorpio, really, you're going to have to lean into your intuition again. It feels like you already know the answer where you should be planning your pentacles. Let's get a clarifier on this Eight of Cups and the below. What is Scorpio leaving behind here? What is Scorpio eclipsing out of their life? Death. Okay. Yeah, this is very specific. There's something that has totally, completely ended. And you are just moving on, Scorpio. You are in this process of recognizing that something didn't work anymore, and you are moving on from this. Wow. Okay. Let's do a clarifier for Nine of Wands. This one is popping out. Yeah, you've really been setting those boundaries, standing up for yourself. This is amazing. And like, I don't think you went looking for a fight, but you finally realized that like you needed to stand up for yourself, set your boundaries, and you're going for it right now, and it's working out beautifully for you, Scorpio. One clarifier for this Nine of Cups in the advice, this wish fulfillment card for Scorpio. Nine of Cups. Sorry if the cards are loud. Nobody's here anyway. Oh, Nine of Cups. I see one person popping in and out, but it's okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Nine of Cups. Ooh. Advice section. Yikes. All right. Nine of Cups paired with the Nine of Swords. It's like you're at the end of having to worry about these things that were keeping you up at night. I think you're taking those steps to stop that. And, the Nine of Cups here is your reward. It's like you're showing gratitude, and you're seeing the benefits of the hard work that you did, which is amazing. One clarifier for the Three of Wands here and the external factors. And clarifier. Oh my gosh, Carol. We got another Swords card. External factors. Yeah, you could be like, you're in a moment of like waiting for your ships to come in. You're like, you've made these plans, and you're definitely like reaping the benefits of those things. But there is something currently that is kind of making you feel a little bit stuck here. It's like, it's tough because, this card's always like self-imposed restrictions, but somebody put you here first, right? Somebody put you in this corner where it made you doubt yourself. It made you question your ideas, your plans, the way that you show up in the world even. But those are external. So if somebody did that to you, just, well, you're already doing the work, Scorpio. I feel like you already kind of see when that's somebody's motivation is to keep you kind of locked up, and you are just be mindful of it so you can move away from it. And in your hopes and our fears, Knight of Wands. Okay, this is awesome because this is your present energy as well. you're really just like, you've done the work. You've showed up for yourself, the people that you love, and you're just like in this moment of victory in your personal life, which is beautiful. I love this. This feels like a love reading to me, guys, but like not a traditional romantic reading, but like a love of yourself reading, Scorpio. And with the message of guilt that I got earlier, I'm like, hopefully you're moving past that. Hopefully you're moving past that guilt that you were feeling. One clarifier for the Queen of Cups and the potential outcome. One clarifier for the Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, this is beautiful. Potential outcome is the Four of Wands. This is like a marriage, a wedding, a celebration, an anniversary. This is graduation party. For you, I'm feeling like this is like, I feel like this is a romantic card for you. I hate to just be like, oh, this is a love reading, but Scorpio, I think this is a love reading, Scorpio. And love is looking really beautiful for you. So I am so happy. All right, let's pull some oracle cards here just to get some final messages. I think I got a bunch of decks for my birthday last month. I think I want to pull some of those too. And it's, there's nobody here. Nobody's going to stop me. You can't stop me, world. I'm unstoppable. I'm going to do an angel. Got like, what is it called? Sword of Justice or something? Sort of like, ooh, I also have those. Okay, I'm just talking to myself out loud, so I don't know. I'm filling the air. Okay, sorry guys. All right. Let's pull a couple of these cards for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, we have success, number 38. Gradual success with thoughtful actions. This is like showing up for yourself every day, right? Not turning your back on yourself. Taking it one day at a time. And then we have 34, opportunity. The chance is in your hands. The chance is in your hands, Scorpio. And then we have plot twist, unexpected development. Ooh, exciting. Exciting. I love that. Okay, I'm going to do one of those new cards I just got. So give me one sec. Okay, let's see. Sword of Light. This is one of the oracle decks I got. Let's see what advice we have here for you, Scorpio. Any final messages for Scorpio? Any final messages for Scorpio? One for Scorpio, please. Okay, Scorpio. 26. Recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. Okay? That is your message right now. Nice. Okay, Scorpio. If you were feeling guilt about something, I think this is your invitation to stop feeling guilt. I think you are working in your own best self-interest, which is so important. Your mental health seems really solid right now. You've got that 9 of Pentacles there and you're crossing. You got the 6 of Wands. Like, you're doing great. If there is a new love relationship right now, it seems to be really happy. Simpatico I'm getting for some reason. But yeah, this is a wonderful reading for you, Scorpio. Okay. Now, this is the point in the reading where I would say, if anybody has questions, let me know, but there's nobody here. So I can't do any clarifiers for you guys, but let me see here. You know what, Scorpio, I think I want to pull God, I have so many signs to get through. I was going to do a archetype card for you guys because I feel like you're going through a transition is kind of what it feels like in this reading, but I have to skip it for this time. Okay. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Lovely little fire sign. Sagittarius. Trying to think. Oh, I was mid-thought. Well, you know what? I'm going to stop talking, Carol. Trying to focus on the message for Sagittarius. Getting like a clean slate, like a new beginning, Sagittarius. I don't know what that means just yet. Cleanliness? I don't know. I guess take a shower, Sagittarius, okay? If you're doubting it, like this is your sign, you should take a shower. I don't think that's it, but maybe it is. I don't know. Now, Sagittarius, you can watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. And this reading is for mid-March to the end of March. All right, let's jump in here. All right, Sagittarius. One more shuffle for Sag. Okay. Wow. Okay, you got some great energies right out the bat here. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, I need to move everything over. All right, Sagittarius. We've got you have recently come from a place of bumpy, rocky waters, rough current, and you are moving forward in a more peaceful direction. You have the Chariot in your in the core center of your spread, and the Chariot is telling me that you have successfully accomplished things and you are moving toward your goals right now. And I'll clarify each of these as well, like we just did with Scorpio. But the thing right now crossing you, Sagittarius, is this Eight of Swords energy, which is like feeling a bit stuck, feeling a bit trapped, like you're not sure exactly how to get out of a situation. You may have put yourself in this situation, but it is holding you back a little bit. So it's definitely not helping you. It's not helping you move forward, even though it's like green light, but you can't get your car and drive is kind of the feeling I'm getting. In your above is this Ten of Swords energy. This is a energy of it's dead, done, over with. Something has ended. It was painful. There may have been a bit of a backstabbing energy about it, but it is over. And it's always like a blessing. I feel like it's a blessing when something like this happens to you. It's a blessing in disguise. For your below, and this is the energy that is driving this whole reading, is the Three of Cups energy. It is a card of celebrations. Oh, I wish it would focus. Come on. Hello. It's a card of celebrations. It's your community. It's like celebrating the product of your it's like your God, words hard, Carol. Sorry guys. I'm just here. I slept like 4 hours last night. I haven't been sleeping. Anyway, it's a card of celebrating your harvest. Harvest is the word I'm trying to think of. Jeez Louise. Okay. In the near future is this Three of Wands. And so, yeah, you're in a place right now, Sagittarius, where you are in the process of waiting for your ships to come in, you've done the groundwork, you've done the plans, um, you have put yourself out there, and you're hoping to expand, and you're currently waiting for those ships to come in. But yeah, you're gonna have to like work on getting yourself out of this Eight of Swords energy, because it's maybe the way that you're thinking about something is kind of holding you back a little bit. In the advice from the world, sorry, in the advice you have the world, which is beautiful, because the world is about a completion, a chapter ending, and like starting a new one. It's saying, and um, it's a pretty significant ending, like in a way that I think you're finally seeing the blessings from this ending, this painful ending. So the world is great because it's something to celebrate. It's something you worked really hard for. So that's beautiful. In the external factors here, you have King of Cups, Sagittarius. There could be somebody very emotionally steady coming in for you. This could be a love interest coming in for you, or somebody that you love currently. It doesn't have to be new. Can be really stepping up for you, standing in for you, like supporting you. So that's beautiful. In the hopes and our fears is the moon. So it's like you don't even know what you're afraid of right now. It's like what you don't know is what is frightening you, because you definitely want to go in this path, but you're afraid. You're crossed by this, and you're just afraid of like what is going to happen if I do this. How will this work? But in your external factors is the Hierophant, and so this could be like in your potential final outcome is the Hierophant, and this could be a card of just getting some deeper knowledge, learning a bit more. Could also be getting a mentor to help you kind of navigate your path forward. But let's do some clarifiers here and see Sagittarius specifically what we have going on here. So one clarifier for this Chariot. One clarifier for the Chariot, please. Clarifier for the Chariot. We have, oh, that's tough. This is a tough energy because you have the Four Swords, which is recuperating, rest, recovery, a card of stopping, basically, paired with a card of movement, like forward movement. So yeah, you are just stuck. I feel like you want to go forward, but you are just stuck, which is basically what that Eight of Swords was saying as well. One clarifier for the Six of Swords. One clarifier for the Six of Swords, please. Okay, that's lovely. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this is recent past is like moving on to calmer shores, figuring how to make life a little easier so you can have live in luxury, be self-sufficient, enjoy the things that you love, make time for the things that you enjoy, stuff like that. One clarifier for the Three of Wands in the near future. One clarifier for the Three of Wands. Well, this one landed right on it, so I'll just take that one. We have, Five of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit stuck, like you're waiting. You're just waiting for your ships to come in. And there could be some differences of opinions on the way things are going, maybe the way things are going to move, the way you didn't. It seems like you're having to like negotiate or make your case a lot in the near future. But I think the thing is just to have a clear vision of what it is that you want to accomplish. One clarifier for this Ten of Swords. One clarifier for the Ten of Swords, please. Oh, we've got Six of Swords again. Yeah. So when this ending came in, it really did set you on this path. Like, this ending hurt. It sucked, but it set you on this path of like smoother waters, smoother sails. There's a lot of water in this reading, by the way. There's like, in the recent past, there's water. In your present, there's water. In your above, there's water. In your near future, there's water. The Moon card is water. The King Cups is water. A lot of water here, Sag. Which could be just like really in your emotions, or it could be specifically have to do with water. We got the Three of Cups down here, which is an emotions card, just a celebration. It's a clarifier for that one. Page of Swords. Yeah, so this celebration is about something new. You're like really excited about this new thing. There is a sense of finally understanding which direction you need to go in, and that is kind of how you're planning this path, which is beautiful. One clarifier for the World card, please, for Sagittarius. We have, Heartbreak card. So yeah, maybe something had to end for you, or maybe you need to embrace the ending of something before you can move on to this next chapter. Heartbreak card is just, it's painful, but it's also a card of like being able to close the chapter on something else so that something new can come in. One clarifier for the King of Cups, please. One clarifier for the King of Cups. King of Cups. Just one card for the King of Cups. Okay. Well, you're getting two cards. And they're both pretty intense. You got two major arcana that just jumped out at me. So yeah, this King of Cups, I feel like this is a romantic partner. Really, they're helping you be steady and embracing something that is ending, and so that you can have this new happiness, which is beautiful. So whether that's like a new romantic partner, it does seem like there will be happiness for you, or it could be your partner who supported you through thick and thin so far. Does seem like they're going to help you transition through this ending so that you can find your sun, your happiness. One clarifier for the Moon card here in the hopes or fears. Judgment. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you're like, it seems like you are trying to convince yourself that you don't know which way to go, except, however, you clearly know. You can't miss the signs. The Judgment card is like, you're maybe there's a message coming in for you that you can't ignore any longer. And it's telling you like, hey, this is the path forward for you. Why are you ignoring it? You have to move in this direction. One clarifier for the Hierophant. Page of Cups. Yeah, you may benefit from a mentor. You may benefit from somebody who has been there before, and it's really going to help put you on this path of like understanding, being able to follow and do the things that you love to do, Sagittarius. So look for those who can help you, who have gone down this path. It doesn't have to be somebody in your personal life, but it could be just additional training materials that could help you. It could be somebody like some videos that can help, something like that. All right, well, let's see what additional Oracle card insights we have for you, Sag. And this is for March to mid-March. I'm sorry, mid-March to the end of March. Mid-March to the end of March here. All right. We have temptation, alluring thoughts, and actions. So maybe there is something tempting you to go a little deeper in a direction that you are interested in, or a person. It could be a person. Creativity, use your imagination. Beautiful, because this is also about thinking creatively about whatever you're working toward. as well, like using your imagination to like problem solve if you're feeling a little bit stuck. And then we have 24, zoom in. The answer is there if you look closer, which is lovely. Okay. So take a good hard look. If you're feeling a little bit uneasy, don't know, look closer. Now, the initial message I got for you was clean, like a clean slate. It does feel like, maybe there is a clean slate for you here, Sagittarius, and that could be what you are working on right now when you're waiting for your ships to come in for this new clean slate. All right, let's see. Who do we have next? Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see. And Scorpio, if that resonated, please let me know in the comments when you see this. I love hearing from you guys. Anytime you subscribe, comment, like my content, it helps my channel grow, and I really so sincerely appreciate that. So thank you. Sagittarius. Okay. Now we're moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Getting cradling something, like trying to nurture something, cradle or baby, Capricorn. Let's see how that message kind of ties into the rest of this. Capricorn. Let's see here. Capricorn cradling. What else are you working on right now, Capricorn? I wonder if this is like a love reading for you. Are you expanding your family? I guess the cards will tell us. All right, let's see. Well, the Sun card just popped out in the pre-shuffle, so I think this is going to be a pretty nice reading for you, Capricorn. So I'm excited to see what comes out. Okay. Capricorn. Whoa, at the heart of your spread is the Tower. So something pretty transformational is happening for you, Capricorn. Oh, and at the root of your spread is the Four of Wands, which is like a marriage, a celebration. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Recent past, Cap, you've got the Knight of Wands, and this is a card of like passionate, fiery. You're moving in the direction of something that you are really passionate about. It could be a person, it could be a career, it could be a job. In your present situation, you have the Tower card here, and it's crossed by the Three of Wands. So there has been a significant ending, upheaval, even very sudden, that just kind of came out of nowhere, and you are like waiting to see how everything kind of levels out, where the ashes fall. You're like in a wait and see kind of like, how has this benefited you, right? That's kind of what you're waiting for. And you're above, the way that you're thinking about things is interesting, because if you're crossing energy right now as the Three of Wands, you've got the Two of Wands here and you're above. And so there has been some planning. You're still doing a lot of planning and trying to figure out the best way forward, looking to probably looking out over the horizon, like you know that you have all of this to give. You've already completed one thing, and now you're going to move on to the next thing. In your below is this Four of Wands. You could have, I mean, this is the basis for the whole reading. So maybe you did recently get married and it's kind of uprooted your whole world. I know this is a very specific message for a very specific Capricorn, right? Because not everybody's getting married, but it could be something very significant, like a partnership, a commitment that you are celebrating. And that could be, you know, the Tower isn't always bad, by the way. The Tower could be a marriage. The Tower is just something that happens pretty quickly. And, you know, tears down walls that were false, that were built up. And then in your near future here, we have the Two of Pentacles. So there is a balancing act that you are doing. It could be related to your finances, your physical world, your home, career, stuff like that. In your advice section is the Nine of Wands. Now, I think the universe is saying to don't let your guard down. You're so close to having to have surpassed whatever this is, but you cannot let your guard down. This is like a beneficial reading, but it seems like it's a very like powerful change in life for you, Capricorn. The external factors here is the High Priestess. Now, I think this is telling you that there will be incidences that happen for you that you'll see right away how it was fate, if that makes any sense, how things are fated. And you'll know, like, oh, this happened because I was supposed to be on this path, something along those lines. In your hopes and or fears is the Star card. This energy is beautiful for hope, renewal, faith. It's like leaning into the things that you love the most that are really going to help other people around you as well. In your possible final outcome, another Wand card. There's a lot of passion in this reading. You got a lot of wands here. This is a card of like success, victory, and and because it's in your possible final outcome, I'm seeing that like you are really on your way to like moving toward like success. Like whatever this is that is kind of shaken your whole world has been really powerful in a really good way for you, Capricorn. Let's get a clarifier here on that Tower. What is this Tower related to? What is this Tower moment at the heart of Capricorn spread? Oh my gosh. This is the Devil card, right? The Devil came out. Paired with the Tower, but everything else looks so beautiful. I'm wondering if you were finally able to free yourself from some type of personal entrapment. Like the Devil card is different for everybody. So it could be that you were like stuck in a cycle of attachment to somebody who didn't appreciate you. You finally saw that, you know, I'm not going to put up with this shit anymore. I'm done. I don't need to feel like this anymore. Devil could be battling addiction, battling unhealthy thought patterns, things that like keep you small. That's what the Devil is for you. And this Tower feels like that is probably what came crashing down. Like it may have revealed to you where your personal struggles were, and you're kind of coming out of that. Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Wands in the recent past, please. Hold on. Knight of Wands in the recent past for Capricorn, please. Oh, Capricorn, it just occurred to me as well. Like the Devil card is the card of Capricorn too. So if it wasn't a personal struggle that you were dealing with, it could be that you are now finally able to like show yourself freely. Or like maybe when this Tower came crashing down, it was you releasing like a false image of yourself so that you could live a more authentic life. You know, it's like maybe you finally came out to your family, and revealed, you like a same-sex marriage or something like that. It could be you had to have this wall up to protect who you were, but it only lasted for so long and it had to come down. It could be like you finally revealed to the world like who you truly are, in a good way. Knight of Wands, please. Okay, we got 3 cards here for the Knight of Wands, 2 or more wands. But yeah, it's like you are setting boundaries, you were standing up for what you believe in, and something had to end. Something just had to end, and it was pretty painful for you, but it brought you to this wonderful new place where you're able to like live freely and embrace who you truly are. One clarifier for the 2 of Pentacles, please. One clarifier for the 2 of Pentacles. Another wand card. Wow. Yeah, you're balancing a lot right now. Or in the near future you are. You are really like setting up those healthy boundaries. You're weighing your pros and cons. You're trying to be present and have fun, but also you're working really hard, Capricorn. One clarifier for this 2 of Wands and the above. 2 of Wands. Wow, 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So like equal give and take, 2 of Wands, making those plans, waiting to see like how things will work out for you. 6 of Pentacles is like maybe you're relying on generosity of other people to come help you. There's equal give and take, which is nice. Be open to accepting help when it presents itself, Capricorn. I think that being able to like give and take at the same time is going to help you a lot in this situation. One clarifier for this 4 of Wands. What is Capricorn celebrating down here? One clarifier for the 4 of Wands. Oops. I feel like you've overcome a lot of internal battles, Capricorn. Like there had to have been something that like, and you won. It was a hard battle and you won. And now like you're able to celebrate whatever this struggle was, which is amazing. Yeah, this 5 of Swords, I feel like you are just like, you feel so much freer now. You could even just be celebrating the fact that you are living your authentic life right now, which is beautiful. One clarifier for the 9 of Wands here in the advice. One clarifier for 9 of Wands in advice. Too many cards. Just one. The Sun. Oh my God. And that came up during the pre-shuffle too. Like, yes, you may be tired of this battle. You may be tired of like having to stand up for yourself, but like you're very close to the end. You have the battle scars and the strength to like show what you've done. The universe is saying, don't give up. You're so close. And this is going to lead to your sun. This is going to lead to your ultimate happiness. There is complete fulfillment, happiness in store for you, Capricorn. This reading is so beautiful. Oh my God. And at the bottom of the cup again, we have the 4 of Wands. So it's definitely a celebration for you. Clarifier for the High Priestess and the external factors. Yes. Okay. External factors. You're going to have to rely a lot on your inner knowing. You're going to have to rely on the truth of the matter, because if not, it is going to keep you up at night. You're going to be stuck just like a little bit too comfortable to make a change. And then at the same time, not really knowing like, why am I like worried about something for so much, for so long? I just noticed, is my mic testing? Is my mic working? It looks super low. Well, it's a little late now. Let's hope it works. All right. Yeah, and I'm also getting like external factors. Don't let past previous comfort keep you stuck here. You don't let past comforts like make you think you don't deserve more. The High Priestess is all knowing. She knows all of the mysteries of the world, and it's paired with this card of like being stuck up late at night, just like awake, ruminating. You could just say like, oh well, it was easier before this happened, or just because you're more comfortable with something doesn't mean that it's better for you, Capricorn. What I'm trying to say is like comfort doesn't lead to growth, right? Comfort isn't, this is happening for you for a reason, basically. One clarifier for the star here. One clarifier for the star. Ooh, 7 of Cups. Wow. There are a lot of options here for you. You've got like so many different paths that you can go, Capricorn. It might be a little bit dizzying, but you know, lean into being your authentic self, be who you truly are, and I think your path will open up for you for sure. And I feel like you're already probably doing that because yeah, you got the devil in the heart right here in the heart of the spread, and that's authentically Capricorn. So let's look at the clarifier for the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. What is this accomplishment? Lovely. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's the way you're living your life right now is like you are just living love forward. You're putting love out there for the world, and it's really coming back for you. There's this equal give and take coming in for you. There's these like marriage, the celebration, this commitment coming in for you. Balancing a lot, standing up for what you believe in. It's not always easy, but it is definitely like the universe is saying you're on the right path. Let's do some oracle cards here. Interesting. Trying to remember, what was the word I had? It was like cradling something. I feel like you're cradling this new life. You're like bringing something new in for you, and it's really going to pay off for you, Capricorn. You're like nurturing something, and it's at the very beginning here. We have 50. Eccentric person, a person with a different worldview. Yeah, Capricorn, I feel like this is asking you to really lean into who you are. Let's see. Epiphany. Cycles repeat until the lesson is learned. That's tough. You know why? Because I feel like that is related to this. Like you don't want to be stuck in the same cycle, being up at night, every night, over and over again. Then you have 14, joy. Enjoy the little things. Yes, look for joy wherever you are, Capricorn. But yeah, overall, I think this is a really powerful reading for you. For like, I feel like this goes beyond the end of March, though. The work that you're doing is definitely going to be worth it. You're on the right path. You know, you've got a lot of encouraging signs here from the universe. And ask for help if you need it. Be able to give help too if you can. And I feel like you will be rewarded. But just embrace who you really are. Let any like false narratives fall away. And I think you're going to be just fine, Capricorn. All right, Cap. If this resonated at all, please let me know in the comments. I always love to hear from you guys. And anytime you comment, subscribe, like my videos, it helps my channel grow. So I sincerely appreciate that as well. All right, Capricorn, I'm sending you so much love and light for whatever it is you are going through. Let's pull up some cards for Aquarius. Next, our beautiful Aquariuses. Let's see. Since we're between a reading, if you have a question that you would like answered, just put it in the chat and I can see if I can help. Let's see, Aquarius. What messages does Aquarius need to hear? Let's see. Aquarius. I keep hearing like catapult. Catapult, trebuchet, like throwing something up in the air and seeing if it lands where it's supposed to, maybe. I don't know. Aquarius. Aquarius. Yeah, I have like 0 people in here. Like a rando pops in every once in a while. Doesn't stay. I don't know if lives are for me. I'm also like super nervous because I can't like I don't know. I'm nervous reading in a live audience, even though nobody's here. It's so much harder for me to do this. But I'm just a sensitive soul. Just a little, Venus and Pisces. My heart's too big. I'm too sensitive. All right, let's see what we got here. Aquarius. Catapult. I don't know what that means. Aquarius. I am Aquarius. So I always try to like not see myself in these readings, but I'm always seeing myself in these readings. All right, let's see what we got here. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what we have in store for mid-March to the end of the month. Starting off with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Interesting energy here. Oh boy. That damn 6 of Cups keeps popping up. I mean, it's good, I guess. I don't know. It's breaking my heart, but whatever. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Wow. Yikes. Aquarius. You have been evaluating a situation, seeing if the effort that you have put in has been worth it. And it's feeling like maybe, honestly, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm going to have to pull some clarifiers, but in the present situation is the King of Pentacles. And so like, this is somebody who is very wealthy, like a leader type person, but it's also crossed by the Queen of Wands. These two do not like make a love couple. They're 2 different suits, right? They don't work so well together. However, in this situation, I'm feeling like it could be something that you love, like truly makes you happy, is leading to financial success for you, which is nice. You're above, and the way that you're thinking about things is the 6 of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia. It's a card of your childhood. It could be that you keep thinking about someone from the past as well. In the below, this is the whole root of this spread is this 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is literally walking away from things that you once loved that you have realized that you no longer care for. In the near future is this 8 of Pentacles. It's like you may be keeping yourself busy to keep your mind off of something, but you're just doing the diligent work, you're putting the work in, and you are trying to stay focused. The advice from the universe is the Knight of Wands. This is urging you to move quickly toward the things that you love. Don't let them go. If you're deciding what isn't working for you, it's telling you to move towards the things that you really want to do. Like, this guy walking away, he should put his running shoes on, is basically what that card is saying right now. In external factors here is the Four of Pentacles. This is about stability of finances, your material world, hanging on to something tightly, making sure you have enough, basically. And your hopes and or fears is this Four of Wands. This is a celebration card. This is a marriage card, Aquarius. This is partnership. This is joy, celebration. It's a beautiful card. It's in your hopes and or fears right now. And then the potential final outcome is this Five of Swords. This is a card of like winning at all costs, but it's usually like a mental battle that you are fighting. Let's see. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here. This is feeling a little heavy. Like my heart initially sank when I saw the Six of Cups. Because it could feel like you have been trying to move away from like a past connection and it's just hard, or it's just not working for some reason. That's tough. Okay. Let's get a clarifier on this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, please. For Aquarius. One clarifier for the King of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Okay, yeah. This is like a passionate... this could be like something that is like really sparked your interest, that you love doing, that you were just really excited about. But there's still some more to learn. And then one clarifier for the Seven of Pentacles in the recent past. One clarifier for the Seven of Pentacles. The Moon card. Yeah, you have been like dedicating energy, time to something, not really even sure if the messages have been getting through, if the work has been worth it. There's a lot of mystery around whatever it was that you were dedicating your time and your efforts to. You never really know. I feel like you still don't know if whatever you did was worth it. But you know, in the present, you are still moving forward. You're still like rich with knowledge and worldly goods. I don't know if that's the right way to say that. Let's get a clarifier on this Eight of Pentacles. Whoa, the Magician. So clarifying this card of hard work, dedication, masterful level is this Magician card, and you are really manifesting right now, Aquarius. You are like, Lily, you okay? Okay. You are really manifesting, using all of the tools that you have at your disposal right now to like create the vision of the life that you want to live, is what I'm getting. Let's get a clarifier on the Six of Cups, please. One clarifier on the Six of Cups. The Sun. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know this is a beautiful thing. It's just like I'm trying to distance myself from this. Okay. This could be somebody from your past coming back with, you know, just sincere love, light, happiness, right? Or that's what you're hoping for, I'm guessing. Because it's in the way that you're thinking about things. You're thinking through this lens of like the Six of Cups energy, which is like nostalgia, nurturing your inner child, bringing happiness to your life. And that paired with the Sun is pretty significant there. Let's get a clarifier on this Eight of Cups, please, for Aquarius. One clarifier for the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, please. One card. Just one card for Aquarius. Eight of Cups. What are they walking away from? What is Aquarius leaving behind? There's three here. Nope. No, I just need one card. Too many cards. One card. Okay, thank you. Come on, universe. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Eight of Cups. There's just something that in your life you have decided that isn't serving you any longer. And, it's just like whatever was in those cups at one point you just loved. It could be a romantic relationship. Maybe it was fulfilling for a little while, but it's just like you've changed, you've grown. There's an eclipse on these cards, and that eclipse we're probably still feeling the effects of the recent eclipse season, but it's like when like a truth has been revealed to you and you just can't go back to the way things were. So you're leaving it. You're just like, that's it, I'm out. One clarifier on this Knight of Wands, please. One clarifier for the Knight of Wands. What is the guidance here for this Knight of Wands? What are they rushing toward? What are they rushing toward? What is Aquarius rushing toward here? I feel like that one wanted to jump out, but I was too fast. There we go. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is like a very passionate... There's a lot of passion here. So it's asking you to like rush in, put the work in, right? Go forward into the direction of what you love, but also there's going to have to be some waiting too. You're just going to have to wait for your ships to come in. And that is so frustrating, Aquarius. But excuse me. It does feel like it'll be worth it, having to wait. Let's do a clarifier for the Four of Pentacles. And external factors, Four of Pentacles, please. One clarifier for the Four of Pentacles. The Tower. I think this is urging you to be mindful of your finances, because make sure that you have stability, you have enough, you're stable, because there could be a significant change coming in here, and that's not always bad. Towers, it's just a significant quick change. It could be, let's get a clarifier. I don't want to just guess. Another clarifier here. I mean, I'm guessing anyway. I'm using pictures on cards to tell you guys a story, right? So one clarifier here for that Tower. Well, we have two. Okay. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. So this is the part of your spread that is related to external factors. Initially, it was just the Four of Pentacles, and we wanted to clarify that. Four of Pentacles is holding on to things, making sure you are in your physical world, making sure you are stable. Sometimes it can be holding on to things too tightly, but I don't not get that sense here. I was getting like, make sure you have enough resources to pursue what this goal is for you, because this is external. Then you had the Tower come in, and the Tower is like a quick, unexpected change that strips away false narratives, false expectations, things that weren't really stable in the beginning anyway. To clarify that, we have the Hanged Man, which is a card of having to see things in a new way. It could be the way that you are thinking about your resources needs to be updated. Like if you're thinking about money in a way of like, I need to match this salary that I had at this last job because that's how much things cost and blah, blah, blah. Make sure that you're also taking into consideration how much more worthy you feel when you're doing something that you love doing, right? Like being compensated isn't always about like the dollar signs attached to that work, right? And then we have a card of generosity, equal give and take coming in as well. So all of those together. And I will say this is also a Pisces card. So it could be related to a Pisces. But let's see. What else do we have here? Let's clarify this Four of Wands. What is Aquarius celebrating here? What is Aquarius celebrating? Aquarius, what are you celebrating? What is this Four of Wands? I feel like this is too many cards. Too many cards. One card for Aquarius, please. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Come on. Okay. You're celebrating. Four of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Okay. My gut is like, I'm torn. All right. So there's multiple ways you can interpret these two cards together, right? Celebrating the Four of Wands here, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. This could be a marriage celebration, a commitment, something beautiful. And since it's being clarified by the Three of Pentacles, it could be like, I keep thinking like it can't be teamwork, right? Because that doesn't seem to make sense in this case. And I always hate to like jump to third party energy. Like maybe you're celebrating getting over like a third party interference. It could be distance in a relationship. It could be celebrating getting over having issues with finances in a relationship. And that kind of lines up here. But there's something that you are celebrating that has been interfering with this connection, and it's finally like out of the way. That is the hope anyway, right? Because that's your hope card. Let's get a clarifier on this Five of Swords and the external factors here. All right, well, we got two. And Five of Swords, like we were saying before, since this is the possible outcome, this is related to some kind of internal struggle that you've been going through, Aquarius. It's been really complicated, hard for you. There's been, it's Five of Wands here is also about like multiple people having multiple ideas, causing conflicts, causing misunderstandings, right? This is like possible final outcome, but it's also got the Knight of Cups here. So it's like a message of love coming in, hopefully that will like clear out this noise. Maybe, if this is the card of like winning at all costs, hopefully there's a little bit of love in the outcome here for you. Wow, this is a heavy reading, Aquarius. But so just to recap, what I'm seeing here is recent past, Seven of Pentacles. You were really working really hard on something, not really sure if the effort was worth it at all. You were really leaning into your intuition. Maybe you felt like it was written in the stars or something. In the present, you've got this King of Pentacles crossed by the Queen of Wands. There is something you're feeling really like rich, happy, successful in some aspect of your life. Crossed by the Queen of Wands, it's like you're really embracing who you truly are, really able to like go forth in the direction of your dreams, your hopes, your goals. This is clarified by the Page of Wands, which is like a real passionate start to something. There's going to be some like learning still that has to happen, but it's a really, you're really excited about it. And then in the above, the way that you're thinking about things is the Six of Cups and the Sun. This is a card of like childhood, inner child, your hometown, going back to your hometown, people from your past, with the Sun card, which is like the happiest card in the whole deck. And I feel like this is what you're thinking. This is how you're feeling when you're entering this reading. This is really what's motivating you on the surface. Like you know that this is why you're doing this. But in the subconscious here, in the below, the root of this spread is you walking away. You've got two confirmations here that like you're recognizing that maybe a relationship that you were in is just not working. It's something that you really wanted to work out, but it's just like something is eclipsing it out of your life. You've made the decision to, I think, put yourself first and kind of like move away from whatever this is. in the near future here, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. So you are manifesting the life that you really want, and that could be related to your physical life, your home, everything around you, because it's Pentacles. You have a really clear vision of how to move forward, what you need to do, and you're going to execute it. The Magician is saying, I'm not gonna like settle for anything. I'm just gonna keep moving forward until I can make it a reality. Oh, hi, Lumi. It's nice to see you, Lumi. In your advice section down here is this Knight of Wands paired with the Three of Wands. It's like your advice is to go passionately toward what you want, and you've got the vision. It's going to take a little while to get what you want, but you have to passionately go toward it. And in your external factors, what's coming in for you is like stability, emotional stability, being able to both give and receive at the same time, with this Hanged Man energy, which is being a little bit stuck in your own head, having to see things in a new way. Also, Pisces card, if that helps. And then this Tower card, which is like an unexpected change, something drastic that is dissolving in front of you. Some false belief is dissolving in front of you. In your in your hopes or fears is the Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Like, you are celebrating no longer having this impediment in your relationship. I feel like whatever this was that you were walking away from, I think was impeding this happy relationship that you have. So you are like celebrating that. Like I said earlier, it could be distance, it could be another person, it could be, your career has taken you somewhere else and now you're finally able to like come together. In your possible final outcome, the Five of Swords, you will overcome this. It's going to be hard. It might be a little painful. You're going to win though. You're dealing with a lot of like surface level disagreements, arguments. This could be internal. You could be fighting yourself on this, right? But ultimately, I think if you're leading with love, moving forward with a message of love, I think everything is going to work out just fine for you, Aquarius. Now let's pull some oracle cards here to kind of tie everything together. And man, Aquarius, I am feeling this Eight of Cups energy down here. It's like, what are you walking away from? It came up twice. Like, what are you leaving? What have you decided that isn't helping you anymore, that's hurting you? Because that is the whole point of this. All right, let's see what we have here. We have loyal friend, a wise, supportive person. Okay, so look for this month. We have adventure, be open to new experiences. I love that. And then we have healthy choices, choose wisely. Oh, yeah. Whatever is happening is like, that it's not healthy for you to like be up in your head about whatever this struggle is. Like, intuitively, I think, Aquarius, that you have to move on from something because maybe you've been breadcrumbed. Maybe somebody never really fully showed up for you. I don't know, but it sucks. It feels painful. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do one more oracle card for you guys. Oh, Lumi, I don't know if you're still here, but I know you said you're going to sleep. Are you like 12 hours ahead? Well, I mean, I guess, what time is it where you are, Lumi? I think. Okay. One card for Aquarius, please. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. Whew, this is tough, Aquarius. Even just reading that is tough. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. So take that for what it's worth. Oh, thank you, Lumi. You're so sweet. I have Pisces left. If you have any questions, Lumi, let me know and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Since, like, you know, it's really just you and me. Let's see here. And if anybody's watching this later, go check out Lumi's channel. She's amazing. She has some really great insights to tarot. She's brilliant. Let's see here. Do this. All right, Aquarius, good luck with March. It's with the rest of March, it seems really pivotal. Oh, you're sweet, Lumi. Lumi's been around since I started my channel, and she's always been so supportive. So I've been very grateful. I started my channel back in July, I think, and I had just left a job where I was miserable. I had a 10 of swords in that reading before I got laid off. And so I was like, oh, I guess this is a blessing in disguise. And it was, because it gave me some time to focus on doing my tarot reading for other people. I started reading tarot back when I was a teenager. I got my first deck when I was 17 from my sister, Eileen. She's a Virgo. And yeah, that deck was so complicated, though. It kind of gave me an issue of like, am I even understanding how to read this properly? Hold on, I'll show it to you. All right, Lumi, this is my very first tarot deck. It's the Merlin Tarot. Since it's just you and me, I feel like I'm hanging out with a friend now. So, but it's not like the traditional tarot at all, because I mean, well, we still have the Fool card, right? Which is easy to understand what that meaning is. But it has different suits. Like it has fish instead of cups. And the pip cards, it has a like word on there on the bottom. Actually, this is where I got my 2 tattoos, was from this deck. Aww. Lumi, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. That sucks. It has the suits that this deck has is fishes for cups, birds, which I think are swords. Like the universe is the world card. What else we have in here? Serpents, which is wands, and like this is like serpent card here. And what else? Beasts. We have the beasts as well. Beasts are pentacles. So it's like, for years I would only read this deck because I didn't know like how to translate them into the major arcana. Into the Rider-Waite tarot. And so I was like, I don't know what those cards mean, but like it's super easy. These are just so universal. So I just, Rider-Waite's easy. I just usually use those. But also, like, let's see here. Where is the Magician? So like I have a tattoo on the back of my neck, which is from this Magician card. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's like wrong side, right here. And it's like inner origination and outermost creativity is like the basis of that. And then another one I have on my back is, and it's the Magician card. Like, that's totally awesome. And then the other one is like the 3 of Serpents, which is, can I find it? Well, you'll just have to take my word for it, which is intention. So always leading with like intention, love, all that stuff. But all right. Oh, thank you, Lumi. I don't know if you'll be able to find this. I think it came out in like the 70s, but maybe on eBay or something. It's the Merlin Tarot. It's pretty cool. I love it. All right, but let me jump into the final reading for Pisces. Let's see here. Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. I didn't sleep last night, Pisces, and I was thinking, like, my Venus is in Pisces, so my heart is always in Pisces, right? It's like just the way I love in the world. And I was thinking, what? It was like feeling caged, feeling like stuck, like built up walls around emotions, like feelings, hiding the true self because of some structure that has been built up. But let's see what the cards have for Pisces. Now, Pisces, this is for mid-March to the end of March. Let's see what we have here. The heart of your spread is the Sun and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Pisces, oof. Ooh. What is happening, Pisces? Your reading is amazing. Oh, Pisces is also walking away from something that no longer serves them. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we have here for you. Lumi, my 3 zodiac signs. Aquarius Sun, Gemini Moon, and Aries Rising. And then my Venus is in Pisces. What are yours, Lumi? Okay, so Pisces, we've got... Man, you have been through the ringer, it seems like, Pisces. You've got 5 of Pentacles in the recent past. This is really feeling left out in the cold, just sad, also kind of just feeling like an outsider, not being understood, on your own, living in like poverty, right? It could literally be poverty, but it's definitely conflict. In your present, though, right now, you are just so happy, Pisces. You have this beautiful energy around you. You're feeling loved, happiness, just beautiful energy of like, it's the happiest card in the whole deck. You're going toward the things that you really love, and it's like, it's feeling beautiful. That is with this 8 of Wands. So it's this new passionate beginning for you, Pisces. It's like something that has just lit you up from the inside, is making you feel so full, so happy, and just so like loved, I feel like. Oh, that's awesome, Lumi. I love those. Wow, you're very grounded, I can tell. Nice. Yeah, Pisces are very special people to me. I love Pisces. And then let's see. In your near future, Pisces, we have this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is about a new truth coming in. This is like victory, truth, an understanding, a truth revealed that can no longer be hidden for you. So that is amazing. It's also could be like a new opportunity for you coming in related to your thoughts, your ideas, the way you communicate, all of that. You've got 2 aces in this spread so far, which is pretty impressive. In your above is this Ace of Pentacles. This is like a new stable opportunity, a new think about Pentacles as like the way you live your physical life. It could be a new home, it could be a new job, but there's something in your mind that you have like you're really working toward, which is beautiful. And in the bottom here, the root of your spread is this 10 of Swords. It's like there's an ending here that has been painful. This is kind of like the root of the whole entire reading for you, is like there is a hard, painful ending for you that had to end, but it's a blessing for you, Pisces. It's like you may even feel like you've been stabbed in the back when this happens. What I like to say, I got this card when I was laid off and decided to do a tarot channel. It was like, yeah, I got laid off. That sucked. But, you know, truthfully, I didn't like the people. I didn't like my boss. I liked the people I worked with, but my boss was a real jerk. And it gave me time to like focus on something else. So this for you in the root of your spread, while it does feel like it will suck emotionally, it is like definitely for the better for you. In your advice from the universe is the 4 of Cups. I feel like you are not seeing the full picture here, Pisces. You have 3 full cups in front of you. And the universe is saying, well, here's another one. And you're just like, no, I don't want this. This is just the same old shit. I'm over it, right? You're just like, this is not for me. I've already done this 3 times. I don't need it again, right? I've already went through this 3 other times. Why would a 4th time make a difference for me is the message here. And what's coming in for you, Pisces, is the 8 of Cups. This is a card of like, you know what, I've had these cups before and I just don't want them. You're definitely taking a stance now of like, I'm walking away from this. It's not serving me. It's not helping me become the person I want to be. This may be that caged message that I was getting before, actually. Wow, you got a lot of cups here, Pisces. Cups are about the way we're feeling, about our emotions. So this could be a love reading, actually. In your hopes and or fears is the 7 of Cups. I do feel like this is both of these for you. I think you're excited about the possibilities of something, Pisces, because there's a lot opening up for you, but it's also kind of scary for you because you don't know what's in store. There's like so many different options, so many different paths you could go down, but it can feel a little bit exhausting trying to figure out exactly which path is the right path for you. In your possible final outcome is this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a message of love. It could be coming in for you, or you could be sharing the message of love, but it is definitely somebody coming in with an offer. It's definitely an offer of love in some respect here. Let's see what we have. Let's do some clarifiers here for our lovely Pisces friends. One clarifier for the Sun. Yeah, this is a love reading, Pisces. You got this marriage card here. This is a card of marriage, love, commitment. It's the 4 of Wands. It's definitely something that you're passionate about, and you're like focusing on that. You're moving toward that. Let's see what this 5 of Pentacles in the recent past is related to. 5 of Pentacles. What is this 5 of Pentacles for Pisces? One card. Well, we have 2 cards. So yeah, when you were feeling like an outsider, Pisces, like nobody understands you, you don't belong, that is, your heart was broken and it was keeping you up at night. Like whatever this was, this message for you, it was very painful. It could be that you just had to like realize like, I'm a little too comfortable in a situation where I need to make a change, but I'm not because I'm too comfortable. Sometimes when we are too comfortable in something, and that's what this card is like being too comfortable to make a change. It's because it can feel like cozy, but it can also feel very stuck, like a sedation, like you're being sedated. Like, yeah, there's a better world out there for me, but I'm terrified by all these possibilities. I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm just going to stay in this bed because at least I know in this bed I have a blanket. Even if I can't sleep at night, I'm going to stay here because I'm terrified of like all these different changes, right? So like maybe you were comfortable, but comfortable isn't where you needed to be, if that makes any sense. Let's get a clarifier on this Ace of Swords in the near future. Like Ace of Swords could be like an undeniable truth. Ace of Swords here. One clarifier for this Ace of Swords. No, just one card, please, for Pisces. Ace of Swords. Okay. 2 of Cups. Okay. This is about a soulmate connection, Pisces. This is a very intense love reading, Pisces. But yeah, this is about a soulmate connection. Like 2 of Cups is like a faded relationship. It can be something that, it's definitely not whatever this was that was keeping you up at night or making you feel like an outsider, right? So I feel like this is something different for you because like there is I always feel like in this card it should demonstrate like there's a pull on this person to you. And you'll know it when you feel it. Like this isn't just a regular like, oh, it's a nice to meet you, have a handshake, you know. It's like it's like a thread that will connect you to somebody through time and space, if that makes any sense. Let's see a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity coming in for Pisces. What is this? What is this new opportunity? What is this great big yes that Pisces is saying yes to? What is it? The Chariot. Okay, yeah, you are like, I think once you realize like, oh, this makes sense for me, you're like moving confidently, quickly in the direction of your passions. Like having the Sun at the heart of your spread, clarified by the Four of Wands and crossed by the Ace of Wands. Like there is something passionate happening right here for you, Pisces, and you are not ignoring it. You are like, you're going in, and like, yeah, there's this new clarity about this soulmate connection coming in for you, which is beautiful. What is this painful ending here that is like at the root of this spread for Pisces? Like, what is this ending? What is that? Queen of Cups. This is about a relationship, like definitely something that you are nurturing. There's like real potential here for a deep love connection. Somebody that can nurture you, sees you for everything that you are, doesn't ask you to change who you are. You know, like this card, these three cards to me are like, oh, well, you know, maybe you are feeling loved, quote unquote, but like, was it in spite of who you are, or was it because of like what you could bring to the table? You want to be loved for who you are, right? You don't want to be loved in spite of. It's like, oh, well, I love you, but there's no buts. There's no buts with this queen. She loves, like, purely. She is, I would say this queen is a Venus in Pisces, right? She just like nurtures, loves, brings the best out of you, and it only comes after this ending for you. Let's get a clarifier on this Four of Cups. Okay, that one flew out. Oh. I'm just a big old mess over here. Yeah, Lumi, I shuffle like a maniac. I like to let the cards jump out so that I know like that's the message that should come through, like specifically with this one. Let's see. So we had the Four of Cups in your advice section here. So the universe is like, yeah, you've had this 3 other times. The fourth time's not really going to make a difference for you, right? And then you clarified by the Tower. It's like these false things are just falling away. You're not living a life of false facades anymore. You are living your true, authentic life. Hey, Mark, how's it going, buddy? It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining. But yeah, Pisces, you're just like, this is the fourth time. I'm just over it. Like, this has to go. And you can make these Tower moments for yourself, Pisces. It's not always happening to you, right? Let's get a clarifier on the Eight of Cups. What is Pisces leaving here? What is Pisces leaving? What is Pisces leaving here? Pisces. Whoa. Okay. Pisces, you're leaving. You're leaving a Four of Cups again. Yeah, dude, you're over this. Whatever this is, you're like, I'm done with this. I have tried 3 other times to make this work. This 4th time it isn't going to do it for me. I am walking away. Like, goodbye. I love it when the cards repeat. It's like, I said what I said, Carol. That's the point, right? One clarifier on the Seven of Cups and the hopes and or fears, please. One clarifier of the Seven of Cups, please, for Pisces. One clarifier. Okay, we have 2, and it's clarified again by 2 cards that already popped up. So Seven of Cups, your hopes and our fears. Pisces, you're afraid that you just don't know what you don't know. There's a lot of options here. clarified by the same card. There's just like, you're excited about the possibilities, but you're also a little terrified because you don't know how it's going to work out, right? It's good and it's bad. And it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, which we already just had in your above area, which is beautiful. So like confirmation that this is a new beginning. Aces in a reading always indicate like yes. They're always like an ecstatic yes. I love that. Okay, one clarifier on this potential outcome for Pisces. We have the Knight of Cups already here. What is the clarifier? King of Cups. Okay, we got the royal couple here. So Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, and then you also have the Queen of Cups here in the root of your spread. So this is the whole reason for this reading, right? Something is ending because there's a new passionate love situation happening for you, Pisces. Now, the genders don't matter. If you're into women, it could be a woman. If you're into men, it could be a man, right? But because we have these two with the possible outcome here, it's like this message of love is coming in, but it's from like an equal partner. It's somebody who is generous with love. They are emotionally stable. They understand intrinsically who you are on this soul level, Pisces. Like there's this new understanding on what you need to do. There's like so many cards of like walking away, but there's so many like, it's really, the big thing for you, Pisces, will be when you have this aha moment. I think everything else will fall into place for you. So, but yeah, this is a beautiful reading, Pisces. It's very uplifting. I feel very hopeful. Let me just get one more card for the overall reading here. Just one general card for this to tie it up for Pisces, please. I mean, I have a feeling I know what's going to pop out, but let's see. One card for Pisces. King of Pentacles. Like, you're going to feel so much better once this happens, Pisces, because like, you're going from this Five of Pentacles, despair, outsider, sadness, like poverty, to the King of Pentacles. And like, you really just have to embrace that energy of going after what you want. Like, you have this Chariot card and you're above. Like, you know that you have to do this. I don't know. What are you waiting for, Pisces? What are you waiting for? Yes, Mark, you just missed Aquarius. I'll make sure that I upload all these individually for you, Mark, so you can find that one. Aquarius's was a little bit similar. I felt it a lot harder, I guess, just because I'm Aquarius. But let's see. Well, that one's popping out. So, all right. Let's see. We have for Pisces. The first one that literally popped out is alignment 23. You can do hard things, Pisces. You can do hard things. There's a violin on here, if that helps. And then let's see. One more card. Well, two more cards for Pisces. We have creativity. Use your imagination. Yeah, Pisces, you obviously are a creative person, right? You're a Pisces. Think about creative ways to either give that message of love or like solutions to walking away, emboldening yourself, believing in yourself. And then we have time, trust in divine timing. Yeah, if you've been like stuck on something for a while, there's probably a reason for it. Don't beat yourself up. Things happen when they happen. Let's do another oracle card message just to help Pisces out here. Thanks, Carol. I find your readings very good and accurate. Mark, that is very sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right. One card for Pisces here. And we'll wrap this whole thing up. One card for Pisces. Just one. Okay, Pisces. This one flew out. Pisces, you have 11. Embrace the magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. All right, Pisces. That was intense reading. I'm gonna have to shake off these vibes after. But yeah, it seems like you're going through, and I feel like this has come up in a couple of readings in the past. Just maybe this is the moment where you're thinking like, I can't be in this energy anymore. Like this is a terrible place. This is a terrible place to be, right? And once you know that, once you can pull these swords out of your own heart, once you can heal yourself and realize like you deserve to be loved for who you are, not what you can do for people, not a status symbol, not a projection of something. Once you know that you can be loved entirely for who you are, I feel like that is the message coming through here for you, Pisces, because there is this soulmate connection that I feel like you can't ignore. There's just this hard truth about something coming in that you just can't ignore anymore. And the ending might suck, but it's like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, Pisces. But yeah, just, embrace the change and embrace the unknown, because that is probably where the growth happens for you. If you've been stuck in a situation where somebody's made you fit into a compartment, made you feel small, growth is going to be a little scary. That's just part of the way it is. It sucks, but it's also exciting and it's good. And it's like, it's going to impact your creativity, right? And it's, universe is telling you everything's coming into alignment. You can do these hard things. So have faith in yourself and then trust in divine timing. Things happen when they happen for a reason. All right, Pisces, thank you so much. I am sending you so much love and light for whatever it is you are going through. Take care. And now, Lumi and Mark, I'm so grateful that you guys were here. You are my number one, my number one ride or dies. I really appreciate you guys showing up. It means so much to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to go eat some lunch now. Lumi, go get some rest. I hope you feel better soon. And Mark, thank you for signing on. I really appreciate it. I'll make sure that you can see the Aquarius reading. This will probably go live. Well, it's live now, but I think the video will process and then you can catch it. And then I will also make sure that I edit these individually so that people don't have to watch me fumble as much. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you being here. Take care.